So this past Sunday, the Oscars occurred, and let's just say it got a mixed reaction. I think that was all due to the fact that basically it was taking place in different locations. But the reason for that was so that they can adhere to safety protocols, but also maintain what they've been wanting in the first place, or what they made pretty much clear when they first announced it. And that was the fact that if you're nominated for an award, you have to be there. You have to somehow be there physically in person. You can't be Zoom calling or teleconferencing, whatever the case may be, from a different location or from your home or whatever. You have to physically be in the Dolby Theater or one of the buildings that the Academy was renting out for the night. Now, even though the Oscars were a mixed bag for a lot of people, there was something that stood out to a lot of folks during the Oscars, and it was during the early portion of the Oscars. And that was the fact that for the first time, as far as I know, maybe this is something that the Oscars have done before, I just haven't, really taken notice of it. But it was during the first part of the Oscars, like the first hour, they gave us a sneak peek of a new remake, a new take, if you will, new adaptation of West Side Story. And my mom was the one that told me about it. She called me into the living room. I was in my room here, right here, and she called me over to here because she was watching the Oscars while she was also working on some last minute things for school. And she basically pointed out to me what they were showing. And she even rewound it to show me it in full. And I had to explain to her exactly what it was, because I had heard, just like a lot of people, that this was happening, that we were getting a new adaptation of West Side Story, and that Steven Spielberg was behind it. And from what I saw, with this teaser trailer, and knowing what we've read about when it came to Steven Spielberg saying he was going to be involved with this, be the man behind it, I kind of knew we were going to get something that already is getting 2022 Oscar buzz. And there's no denying that just by watching the teaser trailer, hearing the song, there's somewhere for us, or whatever it's called, being played, it definitely grabs your attention. It grabs your attention like this is not just going to be a regular, movie that you're going to see in the theaters once we get back to doing that full time, which by the time it comes out will be the case. But this is going to be an event. It's going to be an event that basically, is something that, once you, own it on home video, like Blu-ray or 4K Ultra HD or whatever the case may be, as well as digital, it's going to be one of those kind of movies that you only want to watch once in a while. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be one of those films. That's what it's going to be. And I mean, for me, I'll give you an example if I can point it out here, without causing any trouble. But it's kind of like, let's say, I don't know if it's in here or not, or if it's up here, I'm not really sure. But it's kind of like, let's see, there it is, right there. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it right there. This Titanic, it's kind of like Titanic. That's what it is. It's one of those movies that, you can only watch once in a while. That's what kind of movie it is. Or it's basically feeling like it's going to be, I should say. So, yeah, it gives you that impression. It gives you that feeling that that's the kind of movie you're going to be in store for come December. And my mom basically told me when she saw this, she almost started to cry a little bit because she saw the original film with her cousins back when it came out. And, I thought the play was good itself. I thought the story was good itself because I actually got to see the play, not the real Broadway play, but I got to see the play, at a local college or something like that with my family, several years ago, and I thought it was good. It got me invested to want to learn more about it, to want to see the movie adaptation that they were talking about. And basically, from what you could tell just by the teaser trailer, it's literally feeling like they're going to do shot by shot exactly, or the filming, I should say, shot by shot, the exact same scenes in the exact same locations and stuff like that, as the original. I mean, when you look at this original film here, and then you look at the teaser, again, it feels like it's a shot-by-shot recreation. But it's done in a more modern environment, but it's being done with more modern technology now. But it feels like it's basically, scene by scene, a scene by scene reshot of the original film, but updated for 2021. So when I look at this version of West Side Story, and just again, you look at the teaser trailer for it. I don't think words could put into motion, how effective it's going to be, how infectious the trailer is on people. I mean, my second oldest sister basically tagged my mom on Facebook and said, "We got to see this when it comes out," because it's one of those kind of films, that basically you got to see as a family because it's that good. It's got that kind of a legacy behind it that anytime there's a retelling of it or a readaptation of it, and then you got somebody like Steven Spielberg behind it, basically, filming it, if you will, shot by shot, identically to the original, but doing it in such a grandiose way, you have no choice but wanting to see it and take it all in on the big screen. And you can't tell me that the IMAX, screens, once they open up, by that time, and they should be, that they ain't going to be sold out for people to see this movie on the IMAX screens, because they will. But yeah, a lot of people are saying this is getting its Oscar buzz already for 2022, and I don't blame them. I don't really blame them. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the new Steven Spielberg adaptation of West Side Story? Have you seen the original? And have you seen it on stage live? What are your thoughts overall? How do you feel about it? Are you looking forward to it? And if you are, how do you plan to see it? Do you plan to go to the IMAX? Or do you plan to go to regular theaters? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you. And I am out.